Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. The studio has once again gone green, so we're on that consistent track now for 7 months of being up consistently. This is good. We like it. We've made some money today. We took profits on Virgin Galactic. We bought the Enphase Energy. I posted it onto Twitter before I made the trade. Also, Next Era Energy, you saw me do that before I made the trade. And we're up. We're making money. Fantastic. This couldn't be going better. So let's consistently carry on the way we started. First of all the links you need are below all my videos, and if you want to sponsor the channel, you can. We go out over 20 different platforms, 10 hours a day, $99 a month. You can sponsor the channel. That is ridiculously cheap. I do it because I want to help people, and our channel has 95% of its viewers who are members because I'm here to help people. I believe take care of the people, the money takes care of itself. So I'm here to help people. We had Mark Korn a few days ago. He's a member of our channel now for nearly 2 years. Came on, wrote a book on Amazon. No sales, no reviews. Now he ranks number 4 in 1 day for short stories on the short story category. And he's got reviews. He's selling books. Love that. We've helped people get more subscribers, more members there to their YouTube channels. We love that. We're here to help people. We've done all our fundraisers. We've got more coming up. We love doing that. So look at today. Going green. Only just green though, but nevertheless green. Let's get into our trade and see exactly what we're doing here this afternoon. All right. I've got some surprises this afternoon. I've got some surprises for several of you, 5 of you. Maximo. Got a surprise for you. Stay right where you are. Got a surprise for Mike, Marion, and a few others as well. I think it's Rio. So stick with me, and in a few minutes you're going to hear I got a surprise for you. And anyway, let's go through our positions and see where we are. So our overall portfolio is looking good. Let's get some perspective of everything. Stand back for a few moments and reflect. Here we are. This is our portfolio looking great. Remember, I only put $4 a week in. Started with $5,000 2 years ago. So this is what you see live. Mike's here. I've got a surprise for Mike, surprise for Maximo, Marion, and a few others. There's 5 of you. Anyway, Roth IRA is up. Our all-time high is 60,000. All-time high. That was when Virgin Galactic went up. We took profits, and then after that we had a bit of a crash down, but we took our money out. So we're at 59,360. So we're not far off our all-time high, but we've got a lot of dividends, record dividends going to be paid out this month and next. So that's really, really exciting. So there we go. Oh, and just to show you, I'm still holding $4,556 in cash, earning 4.65%. So I haven't put all my money back in either. It's the same as my Roth IRA. I'm still holding $535 there as well. So everything is looking extremely tasty today. Really, really good. So what have we done? The S&P is going back up again. Virgin Galactic. Now, I sold it 17% up. Bought it at the bottom, made a very small scalp trade. Some of you will say, but you missed all this. Yes, I did, because I don't feel it's strong. I feel it can go back down again. So I'm not chasing a stock at all, particularly a stock that is at best right now speculative, and it's not all good in the camp of Virgin Galactic. So I've got a video coming out about Virgin Galactic later on this afternoon after the closing bell. I've also got a video coming out today after the closing bell for Enphase Energy and Next Era Energy, how we made money on those today, and also Bitcoin and the philosophy of trading as well, coming out this afternoon. We are looking at Rocket Labs as well, starting to do some interesting look into Rocket Labs. Joby as well, we're looking at. Palantir, I've been asked to look at. Rivian, we're out of it. We took our profits. Mullen is going up at 66% today. Very nice indeed, but we need to remind ourselves 66% in a day when you're down 99% doesn't mean anything at all. We need to, be absolutely clear on that. I noticed that we have We have a guest in who came in before the show started, so I can't put his comments on the screen. Mullen Automotive Investors Club. Our investors made on average 73% on profits, overnight swing. Mullen record, first-time profits and partnership holding shorts. But we also make money going long on pops. Mullen Automotive Investors Club. It's great, but we need to give some balance to that. This channel is about being the most honest channel on YouTube TV, and we don't pump anything, we don't dump anything. I always tell everybody before I'm trading what I'm doing, because I just want to grow the most honest channel. If you take care of the people, the money takes care of itself. It's great that Mullen is up 66% in a day. Of course it is. However, it's down 99%. So it's nothing to get excited about at all. I'd love to say that's really great, but really, when the stock is worth nothing, what's 10 times nothing? Still nothing. So at the end of the day, it's great. It's up 67%. I've got 16% to go before I get my one investment back, and I've got 80% to go to get the other back. So I want to be absolutely clear. This is at the moment a pump and dump. Now, we do not pump and dump stock here. It's not what we're about. We're about people consistently making money overall, not gambling, not guessing, making consistent profits. That's what we're looking for. I'd love to say something positive about Mullen. If there is anything, share it with me. I don't see it. I don't see it. I see this as another pump and dump, and we shall see. We shall see. I would rather get my money out at a wash than to hold for a profit, if I'm honest, because the stock just doesn't have anything behind it which tells me it's going to stay up. Anyway, I'd love to be able to say better things, but right now I can't. So, Tizro, I've got a surprise for 5 of you this afternoon. Once we get everybody in, strong green or red day. It's a green day. Very good for me. Let me show you where I've made my money from this morning. I bought some more gold a couple of days ago, and I'm up on it. Rumble, it's not low enough for me yet. Tesla's doing well. Lucid, I'm waiting to get my money out. This doesn't make any money at all for its investors. Apple, just holding it. Amazon's up because of IonQ. It's a big investment for them. McDonald's is great. Land is always going up in price. You cannot buy too much land. Coca-Cola, and when I say land, I mean leasing land. Coca-Cola is now doing great. Now we're finally making consistent profits on Coca-Cola. I bought it. I've been holding it for the longest time. This is now good. J&J is going sideways, but I'm so close to making money, I'm not bothered. Google's going up. I only wished I'd owned more, but there it is. Microsoft, too expensive right now. Walmart, too expensive. I own it, but I'd like some more. Next, Era Energy. This was the one I told you this morning it was going to break out today. Now, this one, unlike Mullen, which is up 60-odd%, could go down in 5 seconds. This one pays you a really good, solid dividend, as well as growth, and the next potential leg out is about to begin. It started. This is a good day for Mullen. Next Year Energy. I have 2 positions. I have my long-term position, which I'm just about to turn a profit on. That's great. $2,000. It's 5.5% of my portfolio. That is the right balance. My Roth is purely my scalp trading, because that's where I can trade tax-free. And you want to do that, right? Because nothing goes straight up permanently. You want to take guaranteed profits out. Even if you miss the pump and it carries on, I don't care. I've made a profit tax-free. Find something else. Do it again without the drama, without the risk. And I've still held my long-term position, okay? Enphase, been going sideways. We're going sideways now. I doubled my position today. I bought $1,000 of Enphase, going sideways. I'm not buying anymore because it pays no dividend, but this is the best balance sheet on the stock market. Bitcoin, like we said, going back down to 15. It keeps going to 30, 31. BitBoy, Cryptos Are Us. They want you to watch their videos. They love telling everybody you're going to get rich. There's a new generation now of crypto investors. Same story. It's all-time high, a year high, and all the rest of it, and blah, blah, blah. Reality is that just gets people to watch their videos. That's the very opposite of what I do. I'm telling you what I'm doing, how I see it, what I'm doing with my money. They don't tell you what they're doing with their money. They just sell videos. This, in my opinion, is going down. 31, 32 is where it tops out at, and that's it. And then it will go down, and then it will go up. Right, Tilray still doing nothing. Robinhood, it's my 6 to 10x. I love it. I'm up 23%. I'm going nowhere. IonQ fell back. It is still overbought. I don't care what anybody says. It's too expensive. Great, but AI is just getting overbought. People are like using it now like they did Tesla. But everyone's buying AI because they think it just keeps going forever. That's not how I invest. I think that's not very intelligent investing. Anyway, strong. Can you get yellow on where it is at 0.5? Can I get yellow? I can get every color of the rainbow in here, Maximo. You need to show S&P and NASDAQ to show the difference. I can show you that if you want me to, Tio Roll. If you want to see the main indexes, I've always got that on hand if anybody wants to see it. I show it from time to time. It's not really that interesting, but I will show it to you if you want to see it. Here is the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, and the SPY, all there in front of you. All right? There you go. So the S&P is down slightly. The NASDAQ is up 0.118. It's nothing really. But there you go. That's the general markets at the moment. All right, you wanted to see it? You're seeing it. Okay. I think we've nearly got everybody. There's a few people I'm waiting for. Mirren, I'm glad you're here. I've got a guest. I've got special for 5 of you. Anyway, let's go back to my positions. And where are we? So next year at Energy, still flying. End phase still going sideways. Looking good. All right. Okay. It's a great day. Perfect day. Absolutely brilliant. And I hope you'll join me for the premieres coming out this afternoon. So right on the bell in 50 minutes now, I'm going to end the show. Half an hour after the bell, come back. I've got 5 very short live premieres. Each premiere will go to the next one. They'll go straight through, and hopefully you'll join me for those important announcements, and hopefully you will be part of that. All right, excellent stuff. Rocket Labs, Joby. Let me read some of these comments. I'm here, says Mike. Hey, Tio, Maximo, and Mike. Yeah, who are the people I'm looking for then? It's these are the people I'm looking for. Leo, Man from Earth, Marion, Maximo, and Mike. Mike is here. Maximo is here. Is Marion here? Man from Earth and Leo. And they're the ones I'm looking for this afternoon. All right, I sold all my DWAC and it just popped higher. Don't worry if you made a profit, Crag, who cares? It's not worth anything. It's a protest vote. That's all it is. It's just a protest. I've actually got the Truth Social app. I was one of the first to get it. I have it. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Whenever I post on it, I just get people ranting and raving. I don't even use it anymore. I have 2 accounts. I don't even use it anymore. I think it's absolute rubbish. I've got a YouTube channel, by the way. If somebody makes me an offer, all right, and does a super chat, we'll have a little auction if anybody wants to buy a YouTube channel. It's got over 1,000 subscribers to it. I've got no use for it. If anybody wants a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers on it, so you're partly there to monetize, we'll have a little auction in the channel, and then give me a super chat and I will transfer it to you. So it's a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers on it. I don't require it. If you want it, then you can have it off me. Make an offer. The highest bid starting offers of $100. If anybody wants to bid for it, I've sold one in the past with a similar subscriber count for $750, and it's first come, first served. All right, so anybody wants to bid $100, you can have my YouTube channel with over 1,000 subscribers on it and some watch hours on it, so it's virtually ready to monetize for you, and you can make money. So if you want it, just don't give me a super chat. just make me an offer in the chat, and whoever makes the highest bid, then do a super chat for that, and I will transfer the YouTube channel to you. All right, and you can buy my YouTube channel. It's got a value of $750. I sold two for $750, but this one I'm taking offers above $100. I just want to help somebody, get somebody on the path to YouTube, if anybody wants that. All right. Okay. Hi, Mike, Craig, Tio, Maximo, Mullen, Ben, and Martin. Hiya, Stephen. Carlos, how are you? Carlos, Mike. Yes. Hello, fellow members, Stephen and Carlos. Carlos, hey there, guys. Usually what happens, though, Mike, indeed. Craig, Queen of Soul Braiding is here. Let's not forget Mullen. They have got the dollar. They have to get $1 to stay listed. And they're already reverse split. I know. I don't know why anyone's getting excited because Mullen's up today 65%. It really, when it's down 99%, what difference does it make? We saw that with... Mirren Jansen, good afternoon, Mirren Jansen. How are you this afternoon? Tio, what price are you going to buy in Virgin Galactic? Well, I bought this morning and sold it, made a small profit. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it yet. It's too early. And the moment we get devaluation, dilution, it's going back down to under 3 again, under 4 or 3 again. So, you know, I'm looking for that. I'm not looking for the price. I don't buy stocks, I buy companies. I'm looking for the value. I want to know that the dilution is done, that they have their capital. That's when I'll buy it. That's when the investors will jump back in again. Not everything overbought. Not everything's overbought, says Tio Roll. Pat, ACHR, will beat a market before Joby. Look, Pat M, I can only review stocks for members. I haven't got time to review stocks, do a full back test for non-members. You'll notice 95% of my live viewers are members. Maximo, I'm glad you're here. Martyn Lucas, sorry, but do this in Discord. You could get banned if YouTube catches you. Again, what? No, there's nothing against selling off my YouTube channel. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I'm perfectly able to sell my YouTube channel. There's nothing against that at all. How are you this evening, Martin? Hope you are doing well. Thank you, Mirren. Space is 5%. Space is 5% today. It is, but I'm expecting it to go back down again. So I made money this morning. I didn't jump on it. Never buy when something pops. Big idea. Do you still think it will drop to 150? Well, I know it will when they dilute. It has to. That's the value of it. And I'm only interested in buying companies, not stocks, right? I buy value. Subscriber count is irrelevant. If none of them are interested in, don't watch the content. That's fine. I'm not telling you, I'm not giving you advice on YouTube. I'm simply telling you I have a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers plus and watch hours. I'm just telling you if anybody wants one, they can buy it from me. Lots of dead YouTube channel with 10,000 subscribers for auction sale online starting at $1. And yeah, but mine aren't dead subscribers, Kitty Chan. Mine are my viewers that watch me. So these are my actual viewers. These are my people. This is not a dead subscriber. All right. So I want to be absolutely clear of that. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be mentioning to anybody. Anyway, let's have a look right now. We're still green, looking good. The S&P is looking good. Virgin Galactic is up 5%, waiting for it to go back down. Rocket Labs we're looking into. Joby. So let's have a look then. So Maximo's here. Maximo, are you here? Just tell me you're here. Just want to confirm, are you here? Maximo, here's your world premiere. Here we go. Are you here? Maximo, sorry, I just spelled here wrong. Whoops, and I've done it again. There you go. Are you here? Okay. Now then, some of you did a friend request earlier on Facebook. For those of you that want to request being friends with me on Facebook, I've only got a handful of friend requests left, and I do it for members only. There's my Facebook request. If you want to be a personal friend of mine on Facebook, if you click there, this is my page. You do it in a live show so I can verify it's you, and then I will more than happily accept your friend request. Okay? But I only accept members because I don't have that many. I think I'm at 4,990 or something like that. I've got a handful left. you're only allowed 5,000. So that's how you do it during a live show. Now, this morning, I did put a post out. I told you what I was doing before I did it. This is what I told you this morning. I told you about end phase. Are you in with me? 55% of you jumped in. And on this one, next era energy, 63% of you said, no, I'm not buying it. As I did it, I did this, and here it is. There's the result. There's next era energy. I told you this morning this would pop up. Solar is about to break out. This is why I bought it. I posted it on Twitter. You got the video coming out later on talking about next era energy after we close the bell, ring the bell rather. And there is that position. So there you go. Looking good, right? All right. So Maximo's here. All right, Maximo, it's your world premiere on the show. Thank you very much for leaving me a wonderful soundbite. Here is your soundbite, and I will play this from time to time regularly on the show. So, Maximo, your world premiere in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Maximo family in Jordan.
So I'm Maximo. I'm from Jordan. I'm from across the world. I'm not in the US, but I've been a member of Martyn's channel for about a week now, and I've enjoyed it so far. I've been watching him quietly for the past 2 weeks, but I've decided to become a member because someone that I could actually benefit from, someone I could actually potentially make money or potentially stop some losses. And a great example is Space Virgin Galactic. I've saved myself about 11% loss. I almost broke even at a 1.5% loss, which compared to other people, it's a blessing.
Lovely. There you go. That's Maximo. Mike, are you here? Mike, are you here in the chat? Mike, are you here? I just need you to say yes. Are you here? I spelled it right this time. Back to our main portfolio, going up more and more now. We will be hitting an all-time high, I would imagine, this week. Mike's here. Mike has been a member of our channel for 2 years, and Mike has sent in several of these, and they've got lost twice due to upgrading the computer system. I don't know how it happened. Everything's backed up, but I couldn't locate it. So Mike provided us with another one. So Mike and all the Mike fans and friends around the world in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just wanted to let everybody know that this is the best YouTube channel in the world. And all the time that we've been here, it's been exciting. We've been part of a great family, had a lot of struggles, but a lot of winnings. So whatever anybody thinks that they need not to do, not to join, they need to join because it pays off multiple ways.
There you go, and we'll play that throughout the time we're on air. Marion, Man from Earth, and Leo. Are any of you guys here? So, Leo, are you here? I got quite a lot of work done today. I don't think Leo is here. What about Man from Earth? Man from Earth? I don't think Man from Earth is here. What about Marion? Is Marion here? I don't see Marion either. So then we got Man from Earth, Marion, and Leo. If you come on into the chat, into the show, I've got your sound bites ready to go as well. Thanks. You are very welcome, Mike, and I'm sorry it took too long. And it was so good. It was so good. I'm going to play it again.
Just wanted to let everybody know that this is the best YouTube channel in the world. And all the time that we've been here, it's been exciting. We've been part of a great family, had a lot of struggles, but a lot of winnings. So whatever anybody thinks that they need not to do, not to join, they need to join because it pays off multiple ways.
I want to put a warning out. We've got Sensei Crypto in the channel today. Sensei, lovely to have you here. And if you want to call in, feel free. I'm going to open up the broadcast lounge and talk about your services as you are with me. I also want to put a warning out. Very important. As you know, I ban people instantly, zero tolerance straight away from my a Discord server. Those of you that pretend to be me. People use my logo, my name. They can't be me. It's impossible because I'm the only person with the role of owner. I'm the only person with Martyn Lucas as a handle, spelt correctly. The only person on the whole of the Discord service. However, they can still message you privately. I can't stop that, but they can't be on my server. Well, they realized they were getting banned and they were getting nowhere because every day I would say, don't accept any messages from anyone called Martyn Lucas. And only a few days ago, I decided again to go one step further and I paid for Facebook verification. So now I'm verified on Facebook, YouTube, I'm verified on Twitter, both accounts. I'm now moving into Instagram. I'm trying to get TikTok done. I don't care how much it costs, because my priority is to protect you. So it's getting harder and harder to pretend to be me, which is good, right? Good for me, good for you. So what do they think? They go, right, in that case, I'm going to pretend to be Sensei. I had requests today from a fake Sensei Crypto. And again, it's very, very easy to tell because if you right click Sensei Crypto, he has got Sensei Crypto as his handle. Whereas the pretend Sensei Crypto will be either spelled incorrectly or it will be Sensei Crypto with a number. Well, it was Sensei Crypto spelled correctly with a number afterwards. So, of course, I banned it and got rid of them. So be very careful. People are getting tired of trying to be me because it's getting nowhere doing that. So now they're trying to be Sensei. So Sensei, I don't know if you heard about that or you were aware of that. And I regard it as a compliment to you because now obviously you're recognized on my channel. You're making a name for yourself. Your website is doing well. Your services are doing well. Everybody loves what you do. And now people have decided to go after you. So there you go. It's a compliment, mate. Right? Just wanted to warn everybody. Okay. Yes, I have 3 senseis on Discord now. It's a joke, isn't it? That's a joke. You know who the real sensei is because he has his name spelt correctly and, whatever. And I will just bring it up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Profile. Okay, here is the real Sensei Crypto. And it's obvious because, first of all the legit people don't message you trying to sell your stuff. We just don't. And talking of scammers, there's one right there. I'll just mute that. So here it is. Look, Sensei Crypto, spelt correctly, and as you can see, its handle is correct. You can see what I mean? There, can you see? Sensei Crypto, Sensei Crypto. So we've got scammers coming in, making fools of themselves like we have here right now. And just avoid it. You can avoid it because I am the only one on Discord with the real name Martyn Lucas, and Sensei Crypto is the only one with Sensei Crypto. The people that are trying to scam the channel, it's a compliment because we have the highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube. We're growing faster and faster every day. And they want to be a part of it, and they can't. So I'm just warning everybody. And I don't care how much it costs. I'm doing everything. I've got all the verification ticks now on all the platforms. I'm buying them all. I bought them all, protected everything. And all it does is draws more attention to who are the fake people. Okay. And they make themselves. And as we spoke about it, there you saw someone there trying to make an ass of themselves. And it just makes them look silly. Okay. Yeah. Craig says, yeah, he had it. Well, you can see where it's coming from. It's right on the screen. They're even quite proud to come in and advertise themselves as being clowns. I sometimes even get email notifications about someone with similar names. You will do. And it's very easy to avoid it. Very, very easy because I have paid for the verifications everywhere and there's nothing they can do. Hi Mo, good afternoon. But he donated. He did donate. He donated 5 cents, but we're not going to give him any time. LOL, good afternoon. Yeah, Mike's loving it. Mike loves it. Hope everyone's had a good day. It's been a wonderful day. Mullen, awful scam right now. Everyone's excited. I've had people message me today. Look at Mullen up today, 67%. And I go, well, what's 1,000 times nothing? Nothing. It's down 99%. And remember, it's already had a reverse split. So there are people making YouTube videos telling you this is great, telling you that Mullen is the best thing in the world and you should all buy it. And what happens is the moment you buy it, it'll be dumped again. And I'm just looking forward to getting my money out of it. It's up 70. I'm still down 79%, even with a 67% rise today. Ridiculous. What an absolute joke. Where my money went today is here. I bought Enphase Energy and I'm up. And Next Year Energy and I'm up. This morning I had a 25% loss. Massively oversold. I'm now down 16%. I've halved my loss. And I've also bought Enphase Energy, Next Year Energy. I doubled it. Plus I added on my brokerage position, $2,000 over there and $600 over there. So very good. Been a very, very good day. And in fact, as we speak, the portfolio is getting more and more green as we go. So we've got a couple more sound bites. I wanted to wait till they were in, but we've got so many to get through, I can't. So here we go. Here's a couple more. You heard from Mike, Maximo. Here is Marion in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody, you should watch Martyn. He's amazing. He loves to drink whiskey, lay flat on the floor.
I love this one.
No, all jokes aside, it's an amazing community. I love watching Martyn, and you should support him. And yeah, send him some super stickers with amazing comments. Thank you.
A man from Earth.
My name is Akil, also known as the Man from Earth, and I'm with the Martyn Lucas family, the investor family, and what we do every day is we go over investing. And the reason why I joined this family is I was looking for some news about Virgin Galactic when the spike went up like last week, and it led me directly to the show, and I started watching. I'm like, wow, this guy, I love the energy in here, and it's great, man. So, I became a member, Actually, I became a sponsor one day last week, a sponsor of the bill, for Poodle Kill Urban Apparel. I'm the CEO and owner of that company. And we love this, Martyn Lucas, the Virgin Galactic, whole thing. We love it because, the energy in here is great, and I love it.
Thank you very much indeed, CEO of that company. Very nice of you. And lastly, here is Leo.
I like the way you explain people your thinking and the stock. You're really honest and you really tell the way it is. You just try to pump the shares. You just telling everything the way it looks. You're not trying to make money from the people. You're just giving your best advice. And I've been watching you for a while now, until last week that I decided to enjoy and be a member. And like I said, I just love the way you really, I feel you honest. And that's the main reason I want to become a member.
Good stuff. Maximo, I'm back from dinner.
So I'm Maximo. I'm from Jordan. I'm from across the world. I'm not in the US, but I've been a member of Martyn's channel for about a week now, and I've enjoyed it so far. I've been watching him quietly for the past 2 weeks, but I've decided to become a member because someone that I could actually benefit from, someone I could actually potentially make money or potentially stop some losses. And a great example is Space Virgin Galactic. I've saved myself about 11% loss. I almost broke even at a 1.5% loss, which compared to other people, it's a blessing.
You're very welcome, Maximo. Okay. Right. Rocket Labs going back down again. Joby, looking into that. Palantir, we're going to look into that. Rivian, we took our profits. It drove back down again. It's up and down. Very risky stock right now. Doesn't make any money. Maximo, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for sending me Peruni detention. I know it's like I'm the richest guy on the channel and I'm going to constantly tip 1 cent. I'm determined to make myself look daft. You'll see this guy across other YouTubers, so you know who he is, and he loves the attention. We allow him to do it. He's enjoying himself, giving me 1 cent over and over again. Rumble. Hey, that's interesting. What's happened there? We've just had a buy-in on Rumble. Okay. That's an unusual spike. this could be a quick profit for me. That's unusual. Rumble has just popped. It's up. Why that sudden buy-in there? Let me have a look what's gone on there. It suddenly jumped from in the middle of the RSI to above. Very peculiar. I don't know what the reason for that is. Flying. Well, I mean, that absolutely. Okay, I'm selling that. That's ridiculous. We've got, right, okay, what we'll do, that is in my brokerage position. And what we'll do now, we'll go to Rumble and we'll set a stop trail loss because there's no reason for that. I've not heard any reason why Rumble is suddenly taking off like that. It might not do very much. It might just, yeah, it was only a quick thing. It wasn't much. If it was going to run, I was about to set a stop trail loss on it, but it's not really going anywhere. Let me just refresh the screen to make sure that we've got an updated chart. Sometimes charts can be very deceptive if they've not been refreshed all day. Let's have a look. It's if that ran then for a minute or so, I would have set a stop trail loss, but it's not. It got bought, it got sold very, very quickly, and it's not. Hang on, I'm in the wrong account. I need to be in my brokerage. There we go. That's the one I need to be in. I've got 40 shares of it. If a stock is steadily going one way or another, I can make a rational decision about it. If a stock suddenly jumps 20%, you just take the profit because you'd be daft not to. And remember, if it moves that fast, a stop trail loss probably won't work. And if you do a sell without a limit order, it could go right. You could end up selling it for a loss because it will move so quickly that you're unable to get out. So it's not allowed me to do anything. It's done. It's moved on. Nothing we can do about it now. It's gone back down again. I will keep an eye on it for a second. I'll keep it on my other screen so I've got it. You'll be glad to know that the 24-hour stream is coming along nicely. Let me, for those of you who wasn't here this morning, who didn't see me share it with you, what it is. It's now built into the system. I'll put the lights up so you can see. Just over here, as I zoom in, as we go past our moving cameras, there's no real cameraman in here. I have to do it. It's all automatic. So if you see here, when I go off air, these screens here, there's 1, 2, 3. These here, this is where our 24-hour stream runs from, and I'm building out different scenes. So there'll be live information and all stuff, and it's going to change and develop over time. But this will run 24/7. So when I'm off air, this will kick in, and then when I come live, this will turn off and be rebooted, and so on and so forth. But we're nearly there with it. We ran 24 hours a day for a few days just to sort of build it all up and test it, but it's not complete. And I want to be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you. All right, so there's always a place for people to go, talk, live conversation. It's members only. You won't get people like our friend earlier who pops in and spoils it. And they won't even be able to do anything, okay? It'll be just, it'll just be for live members, okay? Let me just look at my phone. I've got to turn on my my Face ID. Anyway, let's come back. Rumble had a little moment there, but it's gone back down, so we couldn't really make any money from that, but that's all right. Let's check end phase going down. Going sideways. Next to energy just trimming off the top. Let's have a quick look. Sensei, I don't know why you wrote the word S. What was the word S for? My father actually held Mullen and now entered a 30% gain. Yeah, well, yes, if you bought it when it was on the floor, but it's already on the floor. So 99% of investors are already out of the money. If you did buy it and make 30%, I hope to God he sold it because it could go back to zero in a blink of an eye. And 30% is 3 years on the S&P. Anything that's up 30%, that's trash. You've got to sell. It's like someone offering you $100 for the contents of your trash can. If you don't sell it, then you know you've got to be bonkers. I mean, I don't know what else to say. But anyway, yeah, Rumble. It was quite a moment there. And we're actually on Rumble right now. To see what my Rumble audience make of that. Let me go to Rumble right now. I've got a small audience on Rumble, just 4 today. This is me on Rumble right now. I was still in Greece, back on Sunday. Need to move into a new house. Then we'll be able to unbox Mac Studio and buy a monitor. I think a month will have great content. Wish me luck. I hate moving. So do I. Worst feeling in the world. That's why I never do it. What a wick on rum. Indeed it was. All right. I don't actually believe in Mullen. My father doesn't either. He says it just bought a few $1,000 just to see where it goes. Good luck, Sensei. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense. And the very people that promote it are the very same ones that dump it 5 minutes later. It doesn't make any sense to me either. I have to be honest. It doesn't make any sense to me either. Right. I haven't got thousands of bucks in it though. I've just got a few $100 because, you know, I don't. For things like that, I just have a laugh on a couple of pennies. I don't go crazy on it. It just doesn't make any sense to me anyway. Right. Where are we right now? Thanks, Stephen. Good luck, Sensei. Yeah. Right. Virgin Galactic. People got a bit excited today when it popped up. Did anyone start chasing it? I didn't. I said, don't chase it. It could easily go straight back down again. They're trying to dilute the stock, and you know that we are still 2 weeks away from the good news. So I didn't buy it. I sold 17% up. I bought 100 shares. And I sold them. I made like a couple of percent profit, I think it was. Not very much at all. However, I made a few bucks, but I protected my money, and I'm not buying it till it goes back down again. I think it's very, very weak here. It's not got any value. Remember, I buy companies, not stocks. Anyway, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Orbit, Rocket Labs. Rocket Labs, I am looking to make a move on Rocket Labs. I'm doing some studying into it all, but not there yet. Palantir, I'm also looking into that. Rivian, Mullen, gold. I bought some more gold when it went down. Still up on it. Rumble, that little drama has all ended. I was ready to sell and get out there, because always do that. If you can make a good deal like that, then why not? Apple, Amazon, weak. Yes, it's very weak. Very, very weak indeed. The opposite of weak, by the way, is McDonald's. The amount of people that keep telling me, it's incredible. The sort of people that attack this. Again, it's inexperienced trolls. It's just silly people, really. You know, I asked you the question. I was discussing it today with an investor off air when I finished. I said I run polls on my show regularly asking how many people read the balance sheet, and the polls are always 80%. And he said to me, ask the 20% who do read the balance sheet how many actually understand it. And I said, yeah, that would be a good idea. And I said, I think I know the answer. I would say about 5% actually. People like to glance at it and think whatever, and still probably don't understand it. So McDonald's is one of those examples. People out of the money, got no idea about investing. Those who just troll and, you know, trade on the toilet, say to me regularly on YouTube comments, you're an idiot for buying McDonald's. And I explain you can never be an idiot for buying McDonald's, because it's the one thing in the world that always goes up. Land. It's leasing land, not flipping burgers. And they go, it's overpriced. And I go, well, yeah, of course it is. Every single flat and apartment in London is overpriced, but they still keep going up. Buckingham Palace, how many trillions of dollars is it to buy Buckingham Palace, but it still keeps going up. So land will always go up. You cannot lose money on land. If you own your property, it just keeps going up. There are dips and there are periods when it goes down. And if you end up buying a village where suddenly there's a industrial collapse, then fine. But McDonald's buys prime estate all over the world. It's never going to go down. You're going to get dips like we had the COVID situation here. But generally speaking, you can't buy it. You can't get a bad time. So it just keeps on going up. Leases just keep going up. Rents just keep going up. So I like to own McDonald's, and I buy it whenever there's a 5% or 10% drop. This is one of those that I like on earnings to set a 10%, 20% drop and load up on it, because you saw what happened, a famous incident on Amazon when it went down 20% in 1 second and then straight back up again. Somebody leaked the report and it came out. People dumped it quickly. The people, the big whales. It dropped 20%, straight back up again 1 second later. But I had a buy there. So I ended up buying Amazon at a 20% discount and literally made 20% in 1 second, straight back up again. So I will always do that for companies I want to own. Remember, I don't buy stocks, I buy companies. So just before McDonald's earnings, because we keep going up and up and up and up and up, there's got to be a point when it drops. And it'll only be for a second because people do what I do. They buy a dip. So you just go, how much money have I got to invest? I will just buy, I will double my position if it goes down 20%. I do it, and the dividends pays for itself, and it's great. But those who don't understand money and numbers and accounts and finances will tell you that it's overpriced, and they'll come to that conclusion because with all their worldly experience, they will look on Robinhood app and they will go. And they will do this. They will go, where is it? 31 times earnings. It trades at 31 times earnings, the most expensive burger bar in the world. I'm not buying it. You're an idiot. So that they don't buy it. They'd rather buy Mullen because it looks cheap. Well, that's what I do. I like to think I do the opposite. So I think it's important to understand the business of McDonald's, and I will never sell that. That's one thing I will never sell. I will just live owning McDonald's for the rest of my life until I retire and I need the cash. That'll just keep growing. Every time I get a 10% drop, if I get them, I just double my position and just keep doing it. It's like buying another house. If a house goes on sale for 20%, you buy it, right? I mean, it's just... People are asking me now, is it a good time to buy a house? And I say yes. And they go, but house prices are high. Yeah, because interest rates are high, and they're going to when the house prices are going to drop. Yeah, but when they drop, the house prices, the interest rates are going to drop too. So everyone's going to want to buy the houses. They're going to go straight back up again. So would you rather buy the house now with interest rates high? And when the interest rates go up, anyway, I'm getting myself confused now. I'm trying to do 10 things at once, but there's never a wrong time, in my opinion, to buy a house. If you're waiting for interest rates to come down or go up, no. Always, the best thing I ever did was buy a house, and it's why I hold it forever. Anyway, what asset pricing models do you use? What benchmark is used in the back testing? What benchmark? I use the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is the best way to compare any stock because it's the most reliable, stable fund you can own. Warren Buffett's favorite asset, and it's managed, passively managed by fund managers. Always replacing the dud stocks. So you always got the 500 best US companies. They're doing all the work for you. It's just not rock and roll sexy. It's boring. But I like boring stocks because boring stocks make money, and I'm just interested in making consistent profits. I'm not interested in joining fan clubs or anything like that because those people, the stock doesn't care. You own it. Ben, that's awesome. Sensei was hoping will hold at resistance of $4 US. Zaxate. What are your thoughts about SBUX? Isn't it like McDonald's? I know nothing about SBUX. I've never heard of it. Be wary taking advice without back testing results. Be wary taking advice without back testing results. I back test every stock I buy. EP, and I review stocks for all my members that ask me to. So everyone here who's ever bought a stock, who's a member, can ask me to backtest, and I do it. And absolutely, I do it all the time. I read the balance sheet, I study the financials, I read the filings, I do the backtests. Absolutely. A lot of that I do off air because who wants to sit and watch me just read through piles and piles of filings? But I do it all the time. So I do that off air. Wouldn't be very entertaining for you guys, but you should always do that. What asset pricing models do you use? What benchmark? I just answered that one. Agreed. Just refinance when rates come down. Exactly. Do you use a pricing asset model? I just answered that. We got out of the stock at a profit last week live. Yes, we did. We made 17% live on the show, and absolutely. Do you have an opinion on the MSCI World ETF? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm not really a fan of world ETFs anyway, because I prefer the American. I prefer the British economy. I'm not really a world fan. I don't buy the whole world. Any ETFs. I don't think you need to. And when I've compared the high dividend ETFs, the high growth dividend ETFs, world ETFs, they never come close to the S&P 500. They always come a second. People go, well, why don't you diversify? Why would you need to diversify if you own 500 of the best American companies? It makes no sense. And the companies out in America serve the world. So you've got the best companies with the best asset protection. So I don't see any point. I've compared them. Don't have diversity just for the sake of it. I mean, what's the point? That just seems like if you're going to do that, you might just buy every single stock in the world. I mean, there's no point, right? Okay, portfolio is virtually an all-time high again. This is good. I think we'll be at $60,000 this week, which is my all-time high, considering that I only put $4 a week in, and I've shown you live on the show. You've seen my chart. It shows you in my buying that I only put $4 a week in. That's it. Considering that I've taken the money out and putting it in cash to pay off my computer, which I'll be doing in another 2 weeks' time. No point doing it too early. I'm earning 4.65 and getting free interest credit. That is incredible, because if I spent that money on anything right now that I hold, I'd be up 60,000 easy. But I would rather have that assurance that I'm making money when I know I've got to sell it. Anyway, I want to make sure I'm out at the right time. Martin, you missed my comment. I can't copy paste on my phone. Martin, you missed my comment. Let me scroll up. Sensei, we got out of the stock. I read that one. Scroll up a bit further. It hasn't held $4, Martin. Yes, I know. I love your journey, your trading compared to 2021, 22. It's much more realistic and sensible. Congratulations, great job. Thank you, Sensei. Well, the thing is, it's learning, isn't it? Like I've said over and over again in my life, you learn nothing from success, everything from failure. And the first year I was doing this, we were in a bull market. We were coming out of COVID, and everyone was going up and up and up. And a monkey could make money. The hard part was to keep it. I didn't have the knowledge, didn't have the experience. It was my first year doing it, and I lost 30 grand with Virgin Galactic. I had margin, even though I could have still been in margin and still made money from my margin. If I'd stayed in it, I'd be up a lot more than now. However, I didn't want to be paying those margin fees, all the stress for my wife. My wife and my happiness and health is worth $1 million. So that has a consideration for me. So now I look at the markets very differently. I've studied a lot more. I know a lot more about the CEOs. I've learned how to read the balance sheets. I've learned how to read the filings. I'm actually also now considering getting an official certification for financial coaching. There is a course, a government-backed course that you pay for. It takes 80 hours of education to get a certified qualification. And I am looking at doing that because I believe, like I verified all my accounts, I've invested there, I've invested in myself, investing in education. I want to do that for you. I want to give you the knowledge that this is the most honest, qualified, best channel on YouTube TV. So I'm just going to do a little poll. This does not mean I'm going to do it, but I am looking at doing it. Would you like if I took an 80-hour course to become a certified, qualified financial coach? And I'll tell you now, this course, Dave Ramsey hasn't even done this. Course, he hasn't done this. He's a financial coach, but I don't believe, and I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure because I've looked at his credentials, I don't believe he did this. But I'm looking at doing it. Would you like if I took an 80-hour course to become a certified, qualified financial coach? I think it's going to cost me like $1,800 and 80 hours of work. I'm not saying I'm going to do it if you all vote yes, but again, it's my ambition to provide the best, most honest, real channel on YouTube TV. Anyway, I just want to get your thoughts on it. It's a lot of work, but I'm all about investing to provide the best. I looked at investing in becoming a financial advisor. There is a course that is years, extremely expensive, and there really is no reason for me to do that, because the reason why you become a qualified financial advisor is because the difference between a financial advisor and a financial coach is a financial advisor is licensed to handle your investments. I do not want to handle your investments. I do not want to do that. So and I don't want to, I never would. I'm not interested in buying people's investments for them. A financial advisor can do that on your behalf. I'm not interested in doing that. So that is something I think is unnecessary for me to pay for, spend a few years learning. There's no point. I don't want to do that. I think Meet Kevin is a financial advisor. Because he runs his own ETF and so on. But I don't want to run my own ETF. I do want to have my own crypto coin. I've been looking into that. I've been looking into getting the Luca, which will be our own crypto coin. Looking at that, but I don't. I'm not doing it right now. Anyway. When is a good time to buy Virgin Galactic? Well, for me, I'm just nibbling at it. Let me come back to it. I bought some at 377 and sold it as a profit. I think it go all the way down to 150 when they dilute, which they're going to have to do like imminently. People say they won't do it yet. Well, they'll do it at any moment. I love your journey. Thank you for that. The margin will come. The margin can't come because I've got no margin. It's impossible. I agree with you 100%. I work for McDonald's franchise, and every paid dedicate a small amount to sit back, to put back into the company's shares. Chris Hargreaves, I work for McDonald's franchise. Fantastic, Chris. Would love to talk to you. Chris, if you are a member, you can call into the show, and I'd love to interview you about working at McDonald's. I would love to hear from you, from someone who works at the franchise. Here is the membership invitation. Let's have a look. We've read that out. That's awesome. We read all that out. Agreed. Read that. Oh, Starbucks. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Sorry, I missed the answer to your asset pricing model. I would be able to say the model you use. Would you be able to say yes? Yes, I'm more than happy to tell you what I use. I compare it to the S&P, but the software I use is portfoliovisualizer.com. That's what I use. Okay, but it only tells you what every other system would tell you. I mean, it tells you the facts of the stock. It's not an opinion. It's just this, the value of the stock. Depending on the model you use, can you tell me if or how you get real-time data on the factors within the model? What do you mean exactly by that? It basically, if you put in the date that you invest how much, and it simply looks back at the chart and tells you, and it shows the two charts side by side, and you set it to reinvest the dividends. That's the way I do it, because that's what I would do. I would do it manually, but this is automatically. But we want to bear that in mind because some stocks earn dividends, and to be fair, and it will simply show us what we would have had compared to the two. It's quite straightforward, quite simple. I think models need to be simple because making money is simple. People overcomplicate it. It just simply tells you how much I would have earned if I put in 10 grand or any number at this date to this date compared to this stock. Very, very simple, straightforward stuff. Nothing clever about it at all. I've made quite a lot of money on that today. Congratulations, Phantom Pizza. Louis, where do you live? USA, but born in the UK. I'm guessing as I was born in Cornwall. Sorry, I live in Cornwall, but my studio is here in Dallas, Texas. Wow, that would be hard work and lots of dedication. Well, it is, but I'm committed to my audience. Depending on your model you use, can you tell me for how you get the... I've already answered that, EP. I'd like to take that even though I have an MBA. Okay. If you've got an MBA, why do you keep saying I'm going to get margin called all the time? I ask because as far as I know, the most frequent data will come from 10Qs. Well, it's quite a straightforward website. You can use it yourself. It's portfoliovisualizer.com. Go and check it out yourself, and you can see for yourself. In my opinion, one should rather take matters in your own hands and use some of the newest tools. Do even more research, learnings. Absolutely, always learn more. Binky Bonk coin, there it is. EP, you really care about the model. The model is just comparing to SPY. Yeah, it's quite straightforward, really. All of you can do it yourself. I still fail, not much now, but consistently learning all the time. I've been trading for 15 years, but only trading on my own since 2020. That's 4 and 4 months making money. Because MBA is useless. Well, I'm not going to say about that. That's you decide whether it's useless or not. Okay. I think we've covered everyone's questions right now. Now then, ring the bell. Yay. My gosh, that was close. 3, 2, 1. Hey. Sensei Crypto sponsoring the bell. Let's hear from our sponsor right now. So Sensei is our sponsor, and he's a consistent sponsor of our channel. And we'd like to share with you right now a little bit of information on Sensei. And excuse me a minute. I've got a couple of things I want to clear off my board. There's that. Okay, here we go. So this is... if you want to be part of our Sensei Crypto Challenge, I'm going to give you this now in the chat. Here we go. There is Sensei's link. I'm going to talk to you just a few moments now about our sponsor. Now, unlike other YouTubers, I choose very carefully who I sponsor my channel. I have 3 sponsors. One of those is very passive. That is Aviation Apps. They built the apps, the navigation apps for Virgin Orbit. And they sponsor my channel, and I don't mention their business at all. They just like to help support our channel. I also have Melinda Sauce, which is a global brand of sauces. They sponsor my channel, and they are on the homepage of my channel. I use the sauces. I love the sauces, and I'm friends with the owner. And we have Sensei Crypto. So this is the services. Now, Sensei came to me and said, I think you should be in crypto. And at the time I said, no, I have a bit, but I'm not really that much into it. He says, I am. I live and breathe the stuff. So I said, well, tell me more about it. He says, let me handle it for you. So what he said to me was, he said, I study it and I meet the people that run the projects. I live and breathe crypto. I've made a lot of money from it consistently. I would like to help your channel and add an element to that. So I said, fine. So I have up to 5% of my portfolio in crypto, and we are doing very, very well on it. Very, very well indeed on it, actually. We're doing it on Coinbase. This is my Sensei Crypto Challenge, and we're doing exceedingly well now, Sensei. Of course, you know that now. Let me look at my assets. I've only got... So I put $1,000 in. Some of you are on the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. Some of you are in the $7,000 to $100,000 challenge. I'm on the 1,000 to 7,000. This is my money, my real money in crypto. I've got another 1,000, like $1,500 on Bitcoin somewhere else on my ledger, but this is the challenge for you. And I've only invested half of the money, right? As you can see, 500 is still on USD. So only 500 is working, and it's returned me $394. So I think that gives about a 60% I'm up on it. And the idea of Sensei's challenge is not like other YouTubers, we're all going to get rich in 5 minutes, buy any old rubbish and promote it and whatever. Sensei knows that I am broadcasting his information. He knows that you would all leave in 5 minutes if this went to zero, right? So we want consistent, like my portfolio, we want consistent profits. However, it's crypto, it's risky. I know that, all right? So the portfolio is managed very conservatively and very sensibly. And Sensei will announce on his Discord server and his website what he's buying, when he's buying it. So if you don't want to study every single crypto 24 hours a day, and I haven't got time for that, Sensei will tell me, hey, we're buying XRP today, or we're selling. And so far, we've just been buying. We've sold nothing. We've sold nothing. And we've had a period of time where it's been quite quiet, not a lot going on, because we're not just going to make up trades to make it exciting. We're doing what's right to grow a portfolio. So that's my position, and I'm very, very happy with the services. Now, if you want to be involved in it, Sensei provides a free service, as we always do on the channel, and loads of free options, completely free. You can go and check it out for free. I've given you the link in the chat. Sensei will happily, I'm sure, promote it again. I'm sure. And go and check it out. There are free plans. There are paid plans. Now, my members, you always know, you always get the best deal. My members always get the best deal. To get the best deal, you quote the code LUCASADES. LUCASADES. If you do that, you'll get a lifetime discount. No matter what anybody else pays, members will always get the best. And in fact, if you sign up for this, it basically makes my membership free. That's how good that is, okay? Or thereabouts with a few cents, all right? So go and check that out. And you can see the free content we have here. We also have giveaways, cash giveaways, which we run here on my website and on Sensei's website. We gave $150 away a few weeks ago, you may remember. It started out at $100, and we gave $150 because the person decided to give it to charity. The free content, you can see all these charts, one-on-one stuff like this, detailed stuff, really good stuff. Go and check out my sponsor. I think you'll like it. I'm on the service. To be fair, I don't pay anything. He does it for free for me. It's part of the deal. So I would love it, right? Wrong. I absolutely would not love it if it lost me money. New trading Discord server will be released soon. Low price membership, everyone about 7 hours. This is one of our scammers. Pay no attention to that at all. If it's Peru Invest who's trolling channels, giving $1 cent tips to look important. Do not check out that server. Do not look at that. It's absolutely rubbish. It's not relevant at all. He's trying to get noticed. And it's quite sad because he's tipping me 1 cent at a time to get his message out. But anyway, there you go. So anyway, if you want the information from our sponsor here, go and check it out. All right? Brilliant. Okay. And just for the record, just to bring extra clarification to what you just saw there, as Peru was trying to take away Sensei's thunder. Before I said I didn't want Peru involved in my channel anymore because manipulation like that sort of thing just took over. Before that, he thought I was great because this is what he said about me before I decided to get rid of him because of that sort of manipulation. You saw it for yourself, so why would you sign up for that? This is what Peru used to say about me before I said I can't have any more of your control.
Currently, your channel is something unique that I like about because you're helping people. You relay excellent information and real information and no hype at all. That's why I like your channel.
There you go. That was Peru Invest. So you can see how he thought my channel was great until I said no more of the manipulation. And you can see it right in front of you. He's trying to do it. But please do not pay any attention to that at all. And you might say, well, why am I leaving it on? Well, he's tipping me. I'm taking his money. And I'm fine with that. Remember, when people said to me, what does $1 make a difference? It makes a huge difference. I bought my house for $1 tips. And there you go. Anyway, the S&P. The bell has gone. We'll wrap up our show. If anybody wants to ask any questions about from Sensei, he will gladly answer your questions. Just to reiterate the question, do you know what model you use? CAPM, FEMA, EP, I'm going to give you the link. You keep asking me the same question. So just to be absolutely clear, I can't focus on my non-members. I have to focus on my members. 95% of my live viewers are members. I have to focus on them. I can't spend all the time on one person. But what I will do is give you the link to the website and you can go and check it out yourself. This is what I use. There you go. There is the information. There is the website I use. You can look at exactly the information I look at. It's free. It's nothing special. There it is. All right? Anyway. Why didn't you buy Meta? I did buy Meta on the show when it was $100. I think I sold it in the mid 150s. I'm not buying it now. That would make no sense at all. Now it's overbought again. So no, I'm not buying Meta now. Day trader of the day. We will do that. I think we're just going to wrap up. Did I play my? Did we find Leo, Man from Earth, or Marion? Is Leo, Man from Earth, or Marion in? So let's see if Leo's here. Leo's not here. Marion, is Marion here? No. And is a Man from Earth in today? No, they're not. Okay, brilliant. I played them already, but I will play them again shortly. Okay. How people change, indeed. I've never changed, though. My principles remain the same, and I won't change for anybody. Minus 3-4. Wait a second. Thank you, EP. You're very, very welcome. Join the channel, EP. You'll be part of the family and help us here with Compassios. Not sure what that means, Stephen. Yeah, we'd love to make a relationship with EP. Would love that very much indeed. And you could add, maybe you're from another country. We've got 36 countries now being added. We've got members now, paid members in 36 countries. And if your country flag is not flown here, become part of our family. We have Chile, USA, UK, Australia, Turkey, Italy, Ireland, Portugal, Uruguay, Canada, Uganda, Lebanon, Norway, South Africa, Argentina, Germany, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Denmark, Mauritius, Czech Republic, Lithuania, Romania, Morocco, Costa Rica, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Israel, Netherlands, Rwanda, Palestine, Iran, Jamaica, Taiwan, South Korea, and Ecuador. Okay. They are all our members. Right, final trades. Let's have a look. The S&P just flat in the after hours. Virgin Galactic's going back down again. I'm not buying it. And his viewers are the world's most loyal fans. He relates excellent content, never pumps and dumps.
Martyn's channel is great and his viewers are the world's most loyal fans. He relays excellent content, never pumps and dumps, and honest trades. Members and non-members will receive a 90% lifetime discount. 0.0150.
Members and non-members will receive 90%. Right. Peru, I think I'm going to take steps now to stop you doing this. He's found a way to constantly message the screen, and I can't have this. It's constantly in every video. So I've taken steps to protect every part of my business. I'm now going to look into this. And there's got to be a way that I can stop that person constantly messaging the screen. I'm going to find a way to do that. And when I do, then it'll stop. So I apologize for those of you who don't want to keep seeing this over and over again. I mean, that was nice things he was saying, but at the end of the day, just trying to promote something. And we're not having people promote their own businesses here unless they are part of my family. We're not having that because I can't verify the information that's being provided. All right. You could make it so only donations of 3 have their message. No, I don't want to do that because some people, want to donate $1, and there'll be a way. I think if I go into the account, I can stop, that person from messaging. I'll find a way, but I don't want to make it so people have to pay me $5 because then he'll start doing $5 anyway. We don't want to do that. So maybe you won't want to spend that much every time. I don't know, Phantom Pizza, but I'll find a way. Easy fix. Sensei, what is that? Because it's not through Super Chats. Super Chats, you can ban someone. He's doing it through the external service. And I don't know. Make it $1 a message. Yeah. I mean, $1 a message and everyone's got to give. I mean, I suppose no one's ever tipped me. I mean, the real members always tip $3, $4, $5, $10, $20. Yeah, I mean, it'd be expensive, wouldn't it then? If every time he did it, you got to pay $5. I mean, I'd be quite happy taking $5 every time he does that, to be honest. What do you think? What do you think? Anyway, so let me have a look. 71% of you, and it's a non-members vote. So I know some of the trolls have voted no just because they live in a world of doom and gloom. So that probably is more like 80%. So I thought it would be, I am looking at it. It's expensive, very time consuming. But again, it's all part of me trying to provide the best service for my members. Okay, thank you very much for at least 71% of you wanting me to do that. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do it or not. But anyway. Easy fix. Sensei, call me later and tell me what you think, if you've got any ideas. Those of you that are on my Discord server, message me and let me know if you know a way. What I'm actually using is Streamlabs to do a widget over the top, and I don't know if you can block a certain person. In fact, there must be a way for you to be able to block a certain person. There probably is. I'm going to look into it. You just have a minute for it to read out or shown. You just have to have a minute for it to be read out or shown. Read out can be 5 shown, can be 2. I think in the settings of Streamlabs, I think there'll be a setting which will say you can ban certain addresses, names, people. At the end of the day, Peru wants his name mentioned. So I think there's a way to do that. I don't need his money. So. And I certainly don't want to promote his services. Anyway, time to wrap up the show. Day trader of the day. Now then, in the next half an hour, 45 minutes, I've got 5 short videos coming out. I hope you'll all join in and watch those videos. Very important videos. They're going to come out soon. They're all done. They're going to be premiered in the next hour or so. Let's do day trader of the day for the members. So just before I do, let's look at our position and let him work away. If he pays $1 a message sooner, he will buy you another house. Anyone wasting time spending $1 is need of help. Yeah, I know. He's asking you to silence his services while he donates a cent. I mean, how daft is that? Who would fall for that? So let's have a quick look and do day trader of the day. So here's my position. This is my position here, and there's the Roth IRA, and there's my overall balance. We are nearly at an all-time high again. I think we'll be at 60,000 in the next couple of days, which is an all-time high. Considering I've taken cash out and I only put $4 a week in, I think that's pretty good, right? I think that's pretty good. If I could give myself a round of applause, I would. $4 a week. I've taken 4.5, 5 grand. In fact, more than that now because I got 500 in my Roth out. That isn't earning any money, and I'm still up. So I'm very happy. No risk, no stress, no drama. In fact, I'm very happy. Yeah, ban an IP address. I'm sure they'll be away. Anyway, let's do day trader of the day. And what we'll do is go to members only for that. Here we go, members only. All right. Just before we do that, a big shout out to everyone at LSC. Thank you ever so much, everybody who's watching me. Oh, I've got some Luca badge owners from TikTok. Thank you very much indeed. 34,000 of you over there. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you ever so much, everybody on Rumble today for tuning in. Thank you ever so much, everybody on Facebook. You guys, thank you so much indeed. Watching me on there. Please do, folks, make sure that you are following the correct Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Many people are pretending to be me. It's why I paid for my own verification tick, so you know I'm the only Martyn Lucas on Facebook. Anyone else is just a scammer. If you're still unsure, please sign up for my free newsletter and just started tech service with Christmas cards and birthday cards. Excuse me. And here we go. There is my link for that. You will get a welcome email within 5-10 minutes. Please open that and look at the bottom. You will see my links to my official social media. So you can unfollow and report the clowns and make sure that you are subscribing to the correct ones. Okay. Let's do day trader of the day. That's better. That was getting all a bit silly there for a minute. So I'm up again today. Consistently up. Nearly every day now for 7 months. The odd day, but pretty much up all the time. 0.02%. Okay. Let's put a minute on the clock because everyone's doing it. So, what have we got? Maximo down 0.34, up 1.48. Zach goes into the lead. Down 0.64, 1.38. Sam, it doesn't count on Facebook, I'm afraid. It's YouTube members. Appreciate you taking part, but it is YouTube members only. Up 1.48. Up 1.1, Tiagio. Down 2, says Sensei. Up 0.58, up 0.02. So it looks like the winner is Zach Zate. Welcome to you. If you've not called in yet and done a testimonial or a soundbite for me, we'd love you to do it. Zach Zate looks like the winner. Zach Zate, let me thank you for your honest trades. Give him a thumbs up and give him the sound effects. There we go. Brilliant. Ben down 0.9. Okay, we are going to wrap up the show today. Now, please do join me in a few minutes' time, 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm going to be back with 5 short premieres. One of those is from Sensei Crypto about Bitcoin and Virgin Galactic. Also, the perils of YouTube. That's one video. We've got the Enphase energy trade. We've got the next era energy trade. We've got information about Virgin Galactic. 2 videos on Virgin Galactic. So join us in about half an hour, 40 minutes for the premieres. They'll be live. And I'm so excited about starting the 24-hour stream once again. Anyway, I think we're all good. We've covered everyone. We've answered everyone's question. Let me look on Discord. Let me close down the broadcast lounge for a moment. That's done. That's done. Let me take care of that. We've answered everyone's question on all the platforms, which is good. That's good. Brilliant. I think everything is twice in a day. Thank you, Space. You made some money. You stayed in, right? Good. I'm very pleased for you. I'm out of it right now. I don't like it. I don't want to be losing money. You know, that's not for me now. That was when I first started trading. Now I want consistent profits. Mullen is still going up. Mullen is still going up. I tell you what, I want to record this because this is very important. Mullen. I want to make a video about it, and this will get 1,000 views within a very short period of time because I have I rank for Mullen as like Virgin Galactic. I rank for Mullen, and for some reason people will jump all over this video when it comes out, and they'll put it on Reddit and they'll start tweeting it. And I want to make sure that the real news is out there. 124. Okay, so here we go. This is a Mullen video. 1.24. Mullen. Mullen, I'm going to get some information. Let me bring it up now. Mullen. I want to see what news there is. Mullen news. Eight hours ago, 5 hours ago, 3 hours ago, Dave Mitchell shares new Mullen guidance. Yeah, I don't like this because every time Dave Mitchell talks, it goes up and dumps it. I don't like it. It's very scammy to me. I don't like it. I think it's manipulation gone bonkers. And I don't like when people come out and make up stuff and then nothing happens. The only people that make any money are those that bring out the news. So we're going to cover it now. We're going to have a quick conversation about this. So let's have a quick one here. Sorry about that. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That one. Yeah, that one and that one. Okay, here we go. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor Mullen. Now, I know already when I put this video out, it's going to get a lot of views, a lot of comments. People are going to disagree with me. Some are going to agree. Some are just going to disagree. And I just had to put this video out because we got Mullen today, which looks fantastic, right? Everyone's getting excited. Mullen's going up today. Why is it going up? Well, I've got the news to share with you. And I've also got to balance it out because a lot of people would love me to do nothing better than promote this stock. Well, I'm not going to do that. That's not what this channel does. The people at Mullen are very good at doing that. And over and over and over and over again, they've done it. And the very same people dump it 5 minutes later and everyone is left holding the bag. I will not do that. Okay, so let's find out why Mullen is up today. Let's have a quick look. We can see Mullen is up in the after hours. It continually goes up. What's my strategy? What am I going to do? I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to share with you on the screen exactly what's going on right now. So Mullen stock, Dave Mitchell, of course the CEO, shares new Mullen guidance. Now I want to make a point before I discuss this. The fact that there's a saying that we use in the UK, and I don't know if you use it here in America, that cry 3 times wolf and then no one listens because then the little boy gets eaten by the wolf because he said there's a wolf coming and everyone comes running out. And then the 3rd time he does it, no one comes running out. Well, we have seen time and time and time again, people at Mullen make great news like this. They buy in at the low level. The news pops the story. They sell it. The same people. Drives it back down again. And because they've got more shares than you, they can control the narrative of the stock, the movement of the stock. I think that's manipulation. I think that's insider trading. I think that's terrible. And that happens over and over again with Mullen. Right now, everyone's getting excited because we're up 67% during trading hours and another 4% after hours. But remember, we're 99% down. This stock can go down as fast as it went up. And let's remember, it's very easy for a stock to go up 100% from 1 cent to 2 cents. Does that mean anything? No. What's 1,000 times 0? 0. So let's talk about it. What should you be doing? And I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. Mullen. has guided for 660 Class 1 vehicles and 903 Class vehicles this year. In 2024, let me just zoom in and make it a little bit bigger for you. There we go. In 2024, the company forecast 368 Class 1 one-seaters, 11,000 Class 1 two-seaters, and 3,000 Class 3 vehicles. Let's put that into context. That's absolutely no car sales at all. Okay, Mullen stock is down by 95% this year. Okay, Mullen, led by CEO Dave Mitchery, has had a rough year. You ain't kidding. However, the company has noted that production of its Class 3 electric vehicles should begin this month. We have had news like that over and over and over again, and every time it pops up, it goes back down. Now, this may be the real time. I've no idea. I can't read into the future. I just want to make sure that if I'm putting my money in it, it's not going to be dumped the moment I do. So I'm not buying anything, because at the end of the day, remember, we've already had a reverse split on this stock, so it's about a cent a share as it is. It's not worth anything. So until I get 100, 200, 300% on this, I'm really not that interested in doing anything with it. I'm just going to hold it and see what happens. I regard it as free money right now. In an interview, Mitchery revealed guidance for 660 Class 1 vehicles and 930 Class 3 vehicles for 2023. Mitchery stated that the Class 1 vehicles will leave the factory, while the Class 3 vehicles will leave the factory to customers next year. Mitchery has guided for 368 Class 1 one-seaters, 11,000 Class 1 two-seaters, and 3,000 Class 3 vehicles. The one-seater will be designed for short delivery routes. It will likely be a small contributor to sales. Well, you get some companies that really these vehicles are designed for less. Mile delivery, and it's a one-person job. It's not a two-person job. So we took that into account, says Mitchery, concerning the one-seater. Mullen stock. Dave Mitchery shares new Mullen guidance. Let's see a little bit more of this. The stock is still rising as we talk about it. Let's just keep our eye on it just for a moment. This is where we are right now. You can see it moving up. It's up 4.78 in the after hours. Looking great. I've got lots of shares of this, but we shall see what happens. With production of the Class 3 vehicles expected to begin this month, Mullen has a lot on its plate. The EV company previously announced that it had teamed up with NRTC. I want to make that point as well. They've made the point several times. They've teamed up with people and it never came off. Now, I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. I'm not trying to pour water on the fire and, spoil the party. I'm just trying to protect my money and protect my investors, my members' money, the people that follow my show. All I care about is my audience, my family, my people. Do not care about David Mitchery or the stock or any of that. I care about you, okay? Mullen's facility in Tunica, Mississippi has received upgrades in anticipation for production in the form of increased staff, automated guided vehicles, and chassis assembly lines, among others. Additionally, the facility boasts 120,000 square feet of manufacturing space and sits on 100 acres of land. Following the start of production, deliveries are likely to begin in August and September. Well, that's not long away, is it? So we could be in for one hell of a ride if you bought this stock now. If this is all true, and we have got paying customers that are going to send money to the bottom line, which is all that matters, my shares that I've got are going to 20x. If it is another ruse of nonsense and rubbish, it will go straight back down. So for me, I'm not buying it. I think the people that are buying it now have not followed the past. I wouldn't buy it now, but I'm happy to hold what I have. And if it 10x's and I make loads of money, that's great. But I'm not buying on the way up. So it's free money as far as I'm concerned. Let's carry on. Following the start of production, deliveries are likely to begin in August and September. Successful deliveries would mean that Mullen would report positive revenue in the quarter ending September 30. So this sounds great. This sounds absolutely great. And as we talk, the stock is going up and up and up. It is absolutely flying now. Up another 8% in the after hours. This is absolutely great. However, we are still 99% out of the money. So we're either going to get the best investment we've ever made, or it's all going to go back down the toilet. I personally feel, from experience, cry wolf 3 times, it's going to go down the toilet. So I'm not going to throw some money at it, but I'll hold it. And if it goes up, then great. To date, Mullen has received $279 million in purchase orders from its Class 1 and 3 vehicles from Randy Marion Automotive Group. Mullen expects to receive initial revenues from the purchase order in August. I think that's pretty much, we then go on to other things. So there we go. So what do you think? It's and as we speak now, and as I talk about it, it's absolutely going. Look at this right now. Mullen is pumping after hours. No question about it. I would need I would need to see the financials. Now remember, on the last earnings report, I tried to report on the earnings for Mullen. And the earnings report kept on moving. You couldn't find the earnings. People said, oh, they did the earnings. The earnings they did finally reported, but there was no earnings call. Now, a publicly traded company has no legal obligation to do a presentation. It does have a legal obligation to provide its filings and submit those as a publicly traded company, but it doesn't have to do an earnings call. An earnings call is when they phone up or video, and you see the guys. We've reported hundreds of those presentations. We've done all those, and that's great. They don't have to do that. But I couldn't find the presentation. Now, and the date kept moving as well.
Best can say iconic equals intrinsic value.
Chris Hargreaves, thank you very much for your donation throughout this video. We're still making this video, so if you're watching me now, smash the like button. If you'd like to comment below, I will reply to all of my members' comments. If I get the chance to reply to everybody else, I will do so, but I have to focus on my members. I'm still replying to everyone's comments. What do you think of this? This is going to make us a lot of money or crash to zero. Now, the way I look at it is this. I've invested nothing. I want to put some context into that, because to somebody else, $10 is a lot of money. To me, it's a lot of money. What I mean by that is I've drawn a line underneath it. I'm not expecting to make any money because of the scams so far have been just too much. I have got currently 1,000 shares, $185 worth at the moment. I'm 9% down. An average cost of 20 cents a share. I've also got in my Roth IRA 789 shares, and I bought those at an average of 84 cents a share. So you can see I'm down 78% on those. Well, it's looking nice right now. However, just got to look at this. And I know you shouldn't look backwards, but I think it's worth noting that so far everything they've ever said has never actually come to anything. So what are we about to see here? I don't know. Let's bring in some comments before I end the video. This is a video I'm going to put out on about Mullen. Let's have a look. I think I've got one here. No, I've got no more comments I want to share. I just wanted to make sure if there were any comments, but there are not. Oh, hang on. Ben says, why not buy with this trading stop when it's running like this? Well, Ben, I'm glad you've answered that question, because I'm going to protect now people who are watching this video. This video will probably get 1,000 views in the first few hours, so I'm going to hopefully protect a few people. A stop trail loss does not work in after hours. It starts again in the opening hours. It doesn't work now. So if you buy it now, thinking you're going to set a stop trail loss, you can't. It doesn't work in the pre or after hours, number one. Number two, on a stock like this, which has no real value, that could go to zero like that, your trail loss in the opening hours may not even execute, because the market makers have to action the buys and the sell orders. If a stock suddenly gets dumped by a whale, Dave Mitry suddenly sells all his shares and it goes to 1 cent again, there's no room to sell it on the way down. Your stop trail loss will kick in and sell the stock for a loss, and you'll be held holding the bag again. So I am not buying anything. I'm regarding this as dead money. I'm letting it go. And if all of that is true, which I doubt in all the world, if it is true, I'm going to 20x my money, 30x my money. I don't know how much I'm going to make, and I'll sell it and I'll take my profits, and that'll be great. Because if that starts happening, then yes, I've got a company which is selling cars, and I've paid like 20 cents a share. Just need to remember though, if you go look at me, I've got shares in a EV car company which I paid 20 cents for. And before you get excited and tell everybody how amazing that is, remember how many shares there are. They're only actually worth 20 cents. Okay, it's not like you own 1,000 shares of Tesla. You own 20. I own 1,000 shares of 20 cents shares, and there are gazillions of shares outstanding. All right, I haven't got the exact number on the screen, but just remember they've already reverse split the company, so you'd literally need to own tens of millions of shares of Mullen to have any say whatsoever in the stock. Certainly, if you thought you were going to sit on the board and have a say in what's going on. So anyway, it's great. As I talk about it continually, it keeps on going up. It's very, very exciting. It's shooting up now, no question about it. The word is getting out. Everyone's talking about Mullen. This video is going to go absolutely bonkers when I put it out in a minute. Absolutely brilliant. And I hope everyone makes a lot of money. And you've got to decide, do I sell it and get my money out, so I've not lost any money, and then put it in a real company that actually makes money? Or do you set a stop trail loss tomorrow during the opening hours and hope for the best, it doesn't drop and wipe yourself out? You can pay for an insurance on certain brokerages. Robinhood doesn't do it, but some brokerages do. Or are you going to go, what the hell? Who cares? I reckon they're going to produce cars. We're all going to get rich. And if they do and they sell the cars, you're going to make some money. You are going to make some money. So there we go. Great. Let's see what happens. But it's interesting to note, though, that this news has just come as time is running out. Again, remember, they've got to stay on the index. That's why they reverse split the stocks, to try and put the price up. And the moment they did, it dropped. Remember, they have to keep above a certain level to remain on the index. Otherwise, they're wiped out. They can't trade anymore. They can't pump and dump the stock. They're running out of time, and all of a sudden, great news comes. My personal feeling is they're making up rubbish again. None of it's going to happen. The stock, some people just don't care. They just want to make money for themselves. They'll try and remain on the index a little bit longer, and it all goes to zero. That's my opinion. However, I've got so little money in it now, $187 on one side of the equation. Here, 187 bucks over here. Over here, I'm down 520 bucks. So, you know, I had 650 bucks and I'm down 520. So I'm just going to leave it. It won't affect my portfolio. I'll let it sit there. If it makes me rich, great. If it doesn't, I'm rich enough anyway. Anyway, there's my thoughts. This will come out soon on a video. If you enjoyed this video, if you click up here, you can find more videos on Mullen of what I've been revealing over the last few months. If you'd like to get our scalp trades of the day, we made money on Enphase, and we made money on Next Era Energy today. Click up here and here. I need to come back a bit. Over here. Over there. My hand needs to be there and down there. Right. I normally do that on a different screen, so I'm going to cut that bit out. we'll try that again. So if you want to get some more videos on our scalp trade today, next year energy and end phase, if you look up here, that'll take you to one of them, and down here to the other one. We put those out today. Until next time, join us in the morning. Let's see what happens with Mullen Automotive. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Sensei said, wow, I've been watching some comparisons at most tests. When M1 Ultra versus M2 Max, M1 Ultra, M2 Max, they have the same speed, with the M2 Max beating in some cases. Hang on a minute, M1 Ultra versus M2 Max, they have same speeds, with M2 Max beating in some tests. Yeah, the M2 is a better chip, no question. I've got the M2 Ultra, which is the biggest chip you can get for Apple right now. That's what I have. Anyway, right, I think we're done. We extended our show to report from Mullen. That video will come out in a few minutes. I didn't get a chance to say thank you to Chris Hargreaves, who gave me a great tip. Thank you ever so much. We did Day Trader of the Day. Look out for the premieres. They're all set, ready to go. I'm going to set them up in about 45 minutes now. Join me for those. And that's it. I'll see you back in the morning. And thank you very much indeed. Let me roll the credits, because I do have some stars of my show to thank tonight. Let me bring that up. Let's roll the credits and let's get out of here. I can't wait for the Mullen fan club to give me some thoughts on that video. All right. Roll credits live. Here we go. Stars on my show tonight. Peru Invest gave me 1 cent. And super chats from Chris Hargreaves. And Oakland Sunshine Daily with Anthony T as well. Thank you ever so much indeed. Sensei just said M2 Max versus M1 Ultra about the same. Well, it would be, because it's two M2 Maxes joined together. That's what they've done. They've joined 2 chips together to make one, so it's virtually identical. One was 4K on release, one is $2,000. Yes, but the M2 Ultra, anyway, it's twice as big. M2 Ultra is a beast. Yes, it is. I'm getting confused here. All right, Mullen's still going, 13% up now, and it's running. I hope that you all make some money. I'm not sure how you're going to play it. Maybe you'll leave some comments to the video, and shall I look how it's affecting my portfolio? Yep, I'm virtually an all-time high. $59,435. So we're nearly at an all-time high, just over $500 away from an all-time high. Pretty good, right? Considering that Virgin Galactic's in the bin at the moment. I want to stress that. Some people will go, oh, he said it's rubbish. Anyway, there we go. All right, that's it. Thank you ever so much indeed. Thank you ever so much everybody on TikTok who joined me, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and for all of you, have a wonderful evening. Mullen is still running. Very, very exciting. I'm watching it. I can't wait to see the reaction on this video. All right, very, very exciting. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Join me in 45 minutes to Did You Want to Call After. Sensei, do you want to have a phone call? I'd love to hear from you. Yes, literally phone me. The moment I hang up, I would love to spend a few minutes talking to you, Sensei. Absolutely right. All right, that's it from me. Have a wonderful evening. Join me for the premieres in a short while. Until then, take care of your money, your crypto, yourselves, and most importantly, take care of each other. Bye-bye for now. See you back in the morning. Join me for the premieres. Don't miss it. Bye-bye.